Good evening, folks. Hope you are well. It's that time of the week again. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Is that what you're saying after a week at work? And think about a little bit about what would you like more of, or what would you like less of? And what about the cost of living these days? We know that things are pretty tight right now financially. So a side hustle isn't just an option, but it is necessary. And personally, for me, sport is my mental health, and I'm a teacher. So what is better than a side hustle that aligns with inspiring, healthy living around the world? Now, of course, as a teacher, I'm here to tell you, and we better get into the classroom right now. Let's get there. Here we are. Do you know that I was never taught this system, which of course you can't see? I better put the system up here. And it is, as a teacher, I believe this really matters. Now, this system I've got behind me now, um, you've got the quadrant. And, I guess my story is that if I even just get rid of this as well, firstly, is that I went to school and I got my HSC, and then I got into a university, the very prestigious Sydney University. And here we go. Here's my degree. 3 years, a 4-year education degree. So I could then get a good job and teach in some good schools. So I became a student, I got a degree, I got the job, and I became, I guess you could say, E for employed. Now, you could also be self-employed, a business owner. I could use that education degree to be a educational consultant. But what we are effectively doing is swapping time for money, which is why we also need to have be a business system. Now we know about Amazon and its success, and the idea of a franchise is attractive, be it McDonald's or a coffee shop label like Starbucks, but they are expensive. Cargill Charlie's just got that for dinner. Lots of salad as well. It went easy on the fries. However, those franchises all cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Whereas, in fact, the system that I am a part of, where you simply get three people to get three people to dial up their energy, health, and income, and then rinse repeat, is just 15 cents a day. That's it. Rinse, repeat. And I guess, when you compare an expensive job, which is effectively going to university to get a degree to then be able to pay off that degree through HEX, um, versus something that is, and look, I'm all for that, versus also something that is leveraged income where you are working smarter and not harder. And then you can use the cash flow from the business system, which could, of course, support your 9 to 5 job, where you can then become an investor where money works for you. Because at our age, or any age, we want to buy back our time. We don't want to be giving up more time. And this business creates solutions. So, and again, I, in the classroom, never learnt this system, never learned it. And nor did I ever teach it to my students. And that system, once again, is very simply the cash flow quadrant. Which one are you? Are you E for employed? Are you S for self-employed? And what system would you like to use to then be able to create cash flow to get money working for you in here, the I part of the quadrant? Let's get back to my favorite setting, of course, the beach. Here we are. And I guess if I was to go any further, you know my story, but I could tell you the story of my beautiful father who worked in superannuation and counted every cent until the day he died. I could tell you the story about my hotshot investment banking brother who sadly is not with us anymore, and he's not as old as me, or my good mate Benny, who made the money, had the system, but then was at the effect of fast food and drinking. So I guess this is where I bring in Juice Plus. What is Juice Plus? It is simply fruit and vegetables in a capsule. Concentrated smoothies without all the mess inside you in a minute. Now, I've never met anyone that doesn't know what fruit and vegetables are. It's the most researched whole food nutrition supplement. It stood the test of time. And I think the bottom line is we probably need to eat more fruit and vegetables. And the owner of this company still shows up to Memphis, Tennessee, which is the headquarters for the 30 other countries it is in around the world. And 50 years later, it just goes to show it has stood the test of time. So, in conclusion, what if you were skeptical? Well, then I would say get your questions answered. And what is it that you find? That we provide a solution, we're educating around health and vitality, and we are teaching future generations how to live well. Science is our point of difference. This is not a replacement, but it's just a simple way to bridge the gap between what we do eat and what we should eat. And, not only that, but the Nutrition Australia has in fact told us that we are, as a nation, 94% of us are not eating enough fruit and vegetables. So, I mean, the other great thing is, of course, is that in this company, we have a lot of fun. This is our conference last year, because when you have a lot of fun, that joy attracts great people. So at the end of the day, your health is your wealth. And whoever invited you here tonight, be sure to get your questions answered. And know that no matter what, the best is yet to come. Only 3 weeks, 21 sleeps to this big night. Looking forward to it. Anyway, thanks again for joining me and have a great weekend.